Welcome to our live news. My name is Ugochi Ekenta. The headlines. Court stops Pdp'S bid to suspend Wike, Fubara, others over alleged anti-party activities. NCAA boss speaks about 100% instant refund to stranded passengers due to aviation union strike. On the foreign scene, 84-year-olds charged for felony in White, Kansas City. In sports, Victor Boniface wanted at AC Milan to replace Origi. And on the entertainment scene, Julius Agu weighs in, discloses what AY did to him as feud with basketball lingers.
This is Alive TV.
Now the news in detail. Justice Inyang Edem Eko of the Federal High Court in Abuja has stopped the People's Democratic Party, PDP, from suspending the outgoing governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, as a member of the party over alleged anti-party activities. The judge also restrained the national leadership of the party from using its acts to annul the membership of the governor-elect of Rivers State, Mr. Simi Fubara, for the same alleged offenses against the party. Justice Eko, while delivering judgment on Tuesday in two separate suits instituted against the PDP, said the due process of law must be followed by any organization set up by the law while dealing with issues relating to law. As a two-day warning strike by aviation workers nationwide enters its second day, the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority has come out to speak about how to refund stranded passengers immediately. This is as the NCAA Director General, Captain Musa Nuhu, who during a television interview monitored by Alive News, said the authority would soon commence a 100% immediate refund to passengers anytime flights are cancelled. Nuhu said the agency loses over ₦1 billion of aviation earnings to flight cancellations and delays, but nonetheless, once the new aviation regulation in the pipeline is signed into law, passengers would get instant refunds of their monies during cancellations and delays. The NCAA boss, while speaking about the strike by aviation workers nationwide that has halted activities, pointed out that flight cancellations during the strike have led to direct losses to airlines and indirect losses to the economy. It would be recalled that aviation unions nationwide commenced a two-day warning strike on Monday to press home their demand over the non-release of their reviewed condition of service and planned demolition of Dominion and EAN hangars, among sundry issues. Governor Muhammadu Yahaya of Gombe State has dissolved his cabinet, urging the various appointees to submit handover comprehensive notes before Wednesday, April 19, 2023. This was contained in a press statement dated April 11, 2023, titled Submission of Handover Notes of Ministries, Departments and Agencies, which was signed by Rabiu Abubakar on behalf of the Office of the Secretary to the State Government. Abubakar urged the appointees to treat as urgent. The letter was addressed to the offices of Principal Private Secretary, Government House, the Permanent Secretary, Office of the Deputy Governor, Government House Gombe, the Secretary to the State Government Governor's Office, the Clerk Gombe, State House of Assembly Gombe, Chief Registrars, High Court of Justice, Sharia Court of Appeal, all permanent secretaries, all head of extra ministerial departments, and chief executives of boards and parastatals. The national president of the Nigerian Teachers Union, NUT, Titus Amber, has described the victory of a unionist, Dr. Nasiru Idris Koran Gwandu, at the Kebbi gubernatorial election as a reward for selfless hard work to humanity. Speaking via telephone, the unionist said the teachers and civil servants in Kebbi State deserve congratulations for having a call teacher, a seasoned civil servant, and a unionist as governor of Kebbi State. He explained that education and all other sectors in the state will receive a boost to hugely turn them around for the good of all the people of Kebbi State who supported and contributed to his election victory. While describing the victory as a deserving one, he tasked him on an inclusive government, leading with welfare for teachers and civil servants in Kebbi State and the poor who voted him into office. Amber thanked the governor of Kebbi State, Senator Atiku Bagudu, for his immense support and other stakeholders who directly or indirectly contributed to Idris's victory. Now in foreign stories, Russian President Vladimir Putin has met his commanders in two regions of Ukraine that Moscow claims to have annexed. while Russian forces stepped up heavy artillery bombardments and airstrikes on the devastated eastern Ukrainian city of Bakhmut. The Kremlin said Putin had attended a military command meeting in Ukraine's southern Kherson region and visited the National Guard headquarters in eastern Luhansk on Monday. Putin heard reports from commanders of the airborne forces and the Dnieper Army Group, as well as other senior officers, who briefed him on the situation in the Kherson and Zaporizhia regions in the south. Neither Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu nor Chief of the General Staff Valery Gerasimov joined Putin on his trip as a security precaution, the Kremlin said. Prosecutors charged an 84-year-old wild Kansas City man with 2 felonies on Monday in the shooting of a black teenager who was wounded after walking up to the wrong house when going to pick up his younger twin brothers. Andrew Lester was charged with first-degree assault, which could bring a sentence of life in prison, and armed criminal action for shooting Ralph Yale, 16, on the doorstep of his suburban home around 10 p.m. last Thursday, the prosecutor said. Lester fired 2 shots through a glass door from a .32 caliber revolver. The prosecutor said Yale, who was struck in the head and an arm, did not cross the threshold, Thompson said, adding it did not appear any words were exchanged in the encounter. But Yale told police in an interview at the hospital where he was treated that the man told him, "Don't come around here," local media reported, citing court documents. The teen was recovering at home on Monday, his family said, in addition to facing life in prison should he be found guilty of the assault charge. He could be sentenced to up to 15 years of criminal action, the prosecutor said. Hate crimes which were not filed carry lesser penalties in Missouri, he added. Now in sports. Italian Serie A side AC Milan has reportedly identified Nigerian forward Victor Boniface as a potential replacement for Divock Origi, who has been playing below expectations. Boniface moved to Union SG in Belgium at the start of the season for a club record fee of €2 million. Since then, Boniface has been on fire, contributing to 8 goals, 6 goals and 2 assists in the Europa League, and contributing 21 goals in all competitions. Apparently, Origi's recent bad performance has solidified Paolo Maldini and Ricky Mazzarotti's resolve to sign the Nigerian to join Oliver Giroud for the upcoming season. According to Tuesday's edition of Tuttosports, reports in Belgium claimed that the Union would consider bids for the Nigerian forward at the end of the current campaign. The price tag the club placed on him is just €20 million. The 22-year-old's transfer to Milan has received a lot of media attention. Tuttosport confirmed that he is among the main names under observation at AC Milan. Now to the entertainment scene. Popular Nigerian comedian Julius Agu has weighed in on the lingering feud between Ayo Makun and Basket Mouth. Recall that AY Makun, in a recent interview with media personality Chude Jidowo, disclosed that Basket Mouth has stopped talking to him over his 30,000 naira he asked for after performing on behalf of Basket Mouth years ago. In response to the statement, Basket Mouth denied ever being friends with AY, adding that the comedian had only used his name to sell his show. Speaking about the issue in a recent interview, Julius explained that there is more to the beef between his colleagues AY Makun and Bright Upocha, also known as Basket Mouth. He further went on to recall how AY caught the call on him when he noticed the comedian was planning a show on the same day he normally anchors his comedy show. And that's all on the news for the hour. Thanks for watching.